This is the detailed explanation of exercise 7.5 of integrals chapter of class 12th mathematics. So try to listen one by one question I will explain. Keep your textbooks with you while listening to the solutions, and parallelly try to practice also. Take a notebook and have practice also between. If you are getting any doubt, have a pause, put a pause and just do practice and check, observe everything. Okay, then you can understand it properly. Let me explain the first question. Which is integration of x by x plus 1 into x plus 2. As I told you, there are three methods, three types are there in integration by using partial fractions. The very first type is, what is the first type? Where the denominator can be expressed as distinct linear factors. And the second type is denominator can be expressed as repeated linear factors as well as distinct linear factors. And the denominator should have a quadratic expression which cannot be factorized as linear factors. So these are the three methods. After that, the fourth one, the very different mixed models were explained. In the previous video I was explained you have watched it, and also you understood everything, I hope so. So let me start with that session. Now this is the first model, is related to type 1 because the denominator is having two different linear factors. So when it is like that, you will have to take x by x plus 1 into x plus 2 as a by x plus 1 plus b by x plus 2. Then x is equal to a into x plus 2 plus b into x plus 1. So what I did here, I have taken the denominator to the right side and I have multiplied to each and every fraction which are there in the right hand side. Left side denominator was multiplied to the right side fraction, so that we obtain this equation. Then our task is to find out the values of a and b. That is the main importance is. So here the thing is, we need to find out what are the values of a and b. So by substituting x is equal to minus 1, I get x is equal to minus 1, then a into x plus 2 will be a into 1, then a is equal to minus 1. And then by substituting x is equal to minus 2, then I get, and where I will substitute, I am substituting in this expression. This expression is very important. In this expression we take the values of x to get the values of a and b. So after finding the a and b values, you just substitute this a and b values in the partial fractions decomposition. This is partial fractions decomposition. So instead of writing x by x plus 1 into x plus 2, you write minus 1 by x plus 1 as one partial fraction and 2 by x plus 2 as another partial fraction, because they are a by x plus 1 plus b by x plus 2. Hope you understand it. So then integration of that is minus log x plus 1 plus 2 log mod x plus 2 plus c. Hence we have done it. So we have done by using the type 1. The type 1 says that the denominator can be expressed as partial fractions decomposition, where the denominator is can be expressed as different linear factors, the product of different linear factors. And the second question the second question by using special integrals is better. Directly you can apply the formula 1 by x square minus 9 can be expressed as x square minus 3 square, which is related to x square minus a square formula, which is 1 by 2a log mod x minus 3 by x plus 3 plus c. So that formula was used here. The formula is 1 by x square minus a square into dx is equal to 1 by 2a log mod x minus a by x plus a, x minus a by x plus a plus c. This formula was used in this special integral formula. Otherwise you can do by factorization, then partial fraction decomposition type 1 you can use it. Okay, now third one, denominator is having three distinct linear factors. It is also type 1. This time I should take partial fractions decomposition with a by x minus 1 plus b by x minus 2 plus c by x minus 3. Then in order to find out the ABC values, I substitute x is equal to 1, x is equal to 2, x is equal to 3 in where I am substituting these values in this expression. How I got this expression? By taking the denominator of left hand side to the right side and multiplying to the each and every fraction, we get this expression. In this expression we will substitute the values of x as 1, 2, 3. How do we get x as 1, 2, 3 only? Why don't we take other values? Means here is the your answer, because all the factors are x minus 2, x minus 3, x minus 1. So when I take x is equal to 1, 2, 3, some of the factors become zeros, so that our calculations will be easy, and then we get ABC values very easily. So after finding ABC values, what we do? These ABC values we can substitute These ABC values we can substitute in partial fraction decomposition. Then you can integrate the partial whatever the expression which is given, you can integrate the expression what is given very easily by taking integration of 3 partial fractions. So after that you get very easily the answer as in terms of logs like this. Look at this. Yes, then we can get like this: 1 by x minus 1 plus 5 minus 5 by x minus 2 plus 4 by x minus 3, because a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 5, c is equal to 4 was taken. Okay, then log mod x minus 1 log mod x, and then minus 5 log mod x minus 2 plus 4 log mod x minus 3 plus c. So after that, finding ABC values, we can integrate very easily. The fourth question in the same way, by using type 1 you can able to integrate it. Okay, so the fourth question in that way you can do by using the type 1 model, same like the above question, third question. Now the fifth question is integration of 2x by x square plus 3x plus 2. 2x by x square plus 3x plus 2. It can be done in two ways: by using special integrals, by using partial fractions, because denominator x square plus 3x plus 2 can be expressed by using middle term splitting, can be expressed as product of two linear factors. After that I can take it as a by x plus 1 plus b by x plus 2. Then immediately 2x will be a into x plus 2 plus b into x plus 1 will come. So by taking the denominator to the right side and multiplying to the this denominator I am taking to the right side and multiplying to each and every factor, so that I get this expression. In this expression I will have to substitute the values of x as minus 1 and minus 2. If I take minus 1 I will get capital A, if I take minus 2 I will get capital B. After finding the capital A and capital B, what we do? We do integrate these two, then we get the final answer. That's why I wrote here. Then try yourself, you try to do it. Okay, sixth question, if you notice that it is an improper rational fraction, because the degree of the denominator and degree of the numerator both are same. Degree of the numerator is 2, degree of the denominator is also 2. So this is an improper partial fraction. When improper partial fraction is coming, you see, when the degrees are equal, the process of the degrees are equal, you will have to write a plus, this is the method you should follow, a plus b by x plus c by 1 minus 2x. It is also of type 1 only. So but here a will come additionally. Reason, degrees are equal, it is a partial improper fraction. So improper fraction is there means you should write a plus b by x plus c by 1 minus 2x. Improper fraction with numerator and denominator as same degree, you should follow this method. Okay, so then 1 minus x square can be expressed as a into x into 1 minus 2x plus b into 1 minus 2x plus c into x. How do we get this one? Means again same, take the denominator to the right side, again same way, take the denominator to the right side and multiply to the each and every term whatever it is there in the right side. So then you get, after that x is equal to 0, if you substitute this first and last will be 0, then this will be left, so b value will come. X is equal to 1 by 2, then you get c value. X is equal to 1 if you substitute, because see, by taking x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 1 by 2, I get b value and c value, where I have to take, let me explain very clearly. See, this is the expression is very important here. How do we get it? You should know, because from here I got this one. So after that I am taking x is equal to 0 in this expression, substitute and clearly calculate, you get b is equal to 1. And then x is equal to 1 by 2 I am taking. Reason is 1 minus 2x will be become 0 when x is equal to 1 by 2. So then I get this is 0, because this is 0 and 1 minus 2x is 0, then c into 1 by 2. This is 1 minus 1 by 4 is equal to 3 by 4. Then c value also will come as 3 by 2. Calculation must be done. Then x is equal to 1 if I take, then if I take x is equal to 1, I can take any value, third value I can take any value, because nullifying will not be happening. So only when x is equal to 0 and when x is equal to 1 by 2, then only nullifying will happen. That means one of the factor will become 0. When that 2 over, and one more value left for me to find out, that is capital A, because b and c I got the b and c values, right? So to find out the a, what I do, I have to take x is equal to 1, then substitute in this expression, then I get a value which is equal to 1 by 2. Once you done all the things, what to do? Substitute a, b, c values in this expression, then integrate. A is equal to 1 by 2, b is equal to 1, c is equal to 3 by 2. After substituting, integration can be performed like this. 1 by 2 integration is x by 2, 1 by x integration is log mod x, 3 by 2 into log mod 1 minus 2x by minus 2. Correct this one as minus 2. Okay, so the final answer is will be minus 3 by 4 here. So this is the final answer. Okay, next question. So similarly, if you see the next question, 7th question is x by x square plus 1 into x minus 1. So it is of type 3. It is of type 3 because the denominator x square plus 1 is a non-factorizable quadratic expression. When it is non-factorizable quadratic expression, you will have to write x by x square plus 1 into x minus 1 as ax plus b by x square plus 1 plus c by x square minus x minus 1. So that denominator, if you send that right side and multiply, if this denominator if you send right side and multiply to each and every fraction, then we get x is equal to ax plus b into x minus 1 plus c into x square plus 1. So when x is equal to 1, we get c value. Substitute x is equal to 1 in this expression. Substitute x is equal to 0. So whatever the values I am taking, very simple values I am taking. Why I took x is equal to 1 in the first case? Because it becomes 0. Then I can get c value. Why I am taking x is equal to 0 in the second time? Because I have to take x is equal to 0 because it is very simple. Right, left side becomes 0, ax will be 0, then I will get b into minus 1 plus c into 1. Already I know the value of c, substitute the value of c, then I get b value. Similarly, x is equal to minus 1 because 1 ho gaya, 0 has over, then take x is equal to minus 1. So then it is minus 1. Then if you take all x is equal to minus 1, if you substitute in the expression, in this expression, then you get the value of a. So try to calculate. Calculations are very important here. Okay, so put a pen on the paper and do calculations, then you will understand it properly, right? So then simply if you listen, you will not understand, you will have to work out parallelly. So then it is integration of x by x square plus 1 can be written as minus 1 by 2x plus 1 by 2 by x square plus 1 into dx plus 1 by 2 by x minus 1, because the formula is applied here. See, look at this. This one is right. So that one I have written here by with the help of ABC values. Then after that we have to integrate it. So for the integration, what I did here, so I have to split minus 1 by 2 x by x square plus 1, 1 by 2 into integration 1 by x square plus 1, 1 by 2 into log mod x minus 1. Third one can be integrated easily. So now the first one by substitution, this is by substitution means x square plus 1 is equal to t. If I take, I will get it. So 2x dx is equal to dt. So then x dx is equal to dt by 2. So that's why it's 1 minus 1 by 2 changes to 1 by 4. That's why what happened here, 1 by 2 changes to 1 by 4. See, minus 1 by 2 changes to 1 by 4 and dt by t plus 1 by 2 tan inverse x, because 1 by 1 plus x square integration is tan inverse x, then we got of log mod x minus 1 already. So minus 1 by 4 log mod t, t means substitute, remaining things as it is you write down, plus c you keep, then finally we got the answer. That is the 7th question. Now 8th question. If you look at that 8th question, the denominator contains a repeated linear factor means x minus 1 whole square is there, means there are two factors x minus 1 and x minus 1 whole square, like the two factors are there. I can say that x minus 1 is a factor for the denominator, also x minus 1 whole square is also a factor for the denominator. In that case, we should use the type 2. What type we have to use here? Type 2. So what is the type 2? States that we have to take this one as a by x plus 2 plus b by x minus 1 plus c by x minus 1 whole square. So as earlier I said in the earlier video, when it is there like this 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 square, what is the LCM? 2 square only. Like that x minus 1 and x minus 1 whole square is there, LCM is x minus 1 whole square only. That is the reason we have taken like that. Okay, next. Then after that, denominator will be sent to the right side and multiplied to the each and every fraction. Then we get x is equal to a into x minus 1 whole square plus b into x plus 2 into x minus 1 plus c into x plus 2. Then substitute 1 by 1 values. X is equal to 1, x is equal to minus 2 I have taken. The reason is some of the factors will become zeros here. Then I get c value, a value. X is equal to 0 is the value. If I take, I can get the leftover value, which is b. I can find out by using this method. So but here the calculations are very important, which I am not showing here because you will have to work out. Calculations you will have to work out. Then you get, after getting all the values, what we do? Substitute those values. Now see, very important thing. Now look, this integration is nothing but, here it is, integration of this three integrals. So it is minus 2 by 9 because a value is minus 2 by 9. Log mod x plus 2. See this step 2 this step, notice. And then plus 1 by 8 log mod x minus 1 by 18 log mod x minus 1, because this one, plus 1 by 3, c value is 1 by 3, x minus 1 whole power minus 2 plus 1 by minus 2 plus 1 plus c. So that is the answer. After substituting the ABC values, you can integrate it by using that methods. Okay, this is of type 2 model. Next question, ninth question. 3x by x plus 5, 3x plus 5 by x cube minus x square minus x plus 1. So this time what will happen? See this question. This one, denominator you take it, you just try factorization. So x square is common from the first two terms in this 2. Minus 1 is common from the next two terms in this 2. Then after that x minus 1, if I take common, I get x square minus 1 into x minus 1. So this will be x minus 1 into x plus 1 into x minus 1. After that you can write this one as x minus 1 whole square into x plus 1, because there are two x minus 1s. So that means it is of type 2. Linear expressions are there. So then it can be treated as a by x minus 1 plus b by x minus 1 whole square plus c by x plus 1. Like earlier question only, we can able to do it. Now the first take x is equal to 1, x is equal to minus 1, and in this expression, and find out the values of b and c will come. Then take x is equal to 0, then you get the leftover value which is a. So after getting ABC values, whatever the ABC, a is minus 1 by 2, b is 4, c is 1 by 2. Substitute those in this and integrate. So minus 1 by 2 is a by x minus 1, 4 by x minus 1 whole square, 1 by 2 by x plus 1. So if you see this one, look here, minus 1 by 2 integration is minus 1 by 2 log mod x minus 1, 1 by 2 by x plus 1 is log 1 by 2 log mod x plus 1. Then 4 by x minus 1 whole square can be written as 4 by x plus 1 x minus 1 whole square can be taken as this formula, n plus 1 by n plus 1 formula I have applied here. Try to understand it, then finally you will get the answer with plus c, right? Then next, 10th question. If you look at the 10th question, they are telling you to integrate 2x minus 3 by x square minus 1 by 2x plus 3. What is the denominator? Try to notice. The denominator is x square minus 1 by 2x plus 3. X square minus 1 by 2x plus 3. So x square minus 1 can be factorized as x plus 1 into x minus 1. The other factor is 2x plus 3. That means it is of type 1. Denominator expressed as the different linear factors. The denominator expressed as different linear factors is type 1. So after doing with the help of type 1, you can find out the values of a, b, c, because there are 3 linear factors. Then you can integrate individually. Easily you will get it. You will have to practice a lot. 11th question. 11th question is also denominator can be expressed as different linear factors. The same model, type 1 only. 11th question is also of type 1 only. 12th question. 12th question, if you see, it is an improper rational fraction. 12th question is an improper rational fraction. What is that? X cube plus x plus 1 by x square minus 1. So for that, what should I do? I will have to divide this time improper rational fraction, as well as the degree of the numerator is more than the degree of the denominator. Whenever it is degree of the numerator is more than the degree of the denominator, better to perform the division. So x square minus 1 is the divisor, then x cube plus x plus 1 is the dividend. You take it and divide it, then you get the quotient as x. So it is x plus 2x plus 1 by x square minus 1. So then the first one is x ka integration, everyone know that. The second one is 2x by x square minus 1. I have taken splitting here because I know very well that using special integrals we can do these two very easily. So 2x plus 1 by x square minus 1, better to use the splitting method than the partial fractions. So that's why I have performed that one here. Then I get x dx integration, we know that, and then 1 by x square minus 1 also we know that. That's why I wrote first two those are, and then leftover is 2x by x square minus 1. Leftover is 2x by x square minus 1. So for that I have taken x square minus 1 is equal to t, then 2x dx is equal to dt, then dt by t will come. So finally we get the answer as like this. So plus c, then t substitute x square minus 1, then we will get like that. 13th question. 13th question is a try yourself question, which is 13th question. It is 2 by 1 minus x into 1 plus x square. It is of type 3, same like 7th question. because a denominator contains a non-factorizable quadratic expression. So it should be taken as a by 1 minus x plus bx plus c by 1 plus x square. 14th question is also a type 2 question. 14th question is a type 2 question because denominator contains a repeated linear factors. So it can be written as a by x plus 2 plus b by x plus 2 whole square. So 3x minus 1 is equal to a into x plus 2 plus b. A into x plus 2. So after multiplying the denominator to the right side, you get a by x plus a into x plus 2 plus b, because x plus 2 whole square will get cancelled. So substitute x is equal to minus 2. So you get b value. Substitute x is equal to any value. Better to take a very simpler value for calculation so that you get a value. A value and b value substitute in the expression. Then integrate individually. Then you will get like this. Hope you are getting it. Question number 15. Integration of 1 by x power 4 plus minus 1. Write it as integration 1 by x square minus 1 into x square plus 1. So take x square is equal to y for partial fraction decomposition, not for substitution. Very important thing. I am taking x square is equal to y for the partial fraction decomposition, not for substitution. Okay. Then after that you can write this expression as 1 by y minus 1 into y plus 1. The reason is x square is taken as y. So is equal to a by y minus 1 plus b by y plus 1, because it is of type 1. Then it is a into y plus 1 plus b into y minus 1. So by taking y is equal to 1, you get b value. By taking y is equal to minus 1, you get a value. See, a value and b value will come by taking y is equal to 1 and y is equal to minus 1. So after getting the a value and b value, substitute those a value and b value in this one. Then you get like this. See, 1 by 2 in dx, 1 by 2 by x square minus 1 minus 1 by 2 by x square plus 1. So then you get 1 by 2 into 1 by 2a log mod x minus a by x plus 1 formula for special integrals was used, minus 1 by 2 into tan inverse x, this is tan inverse x formula was used. Okay, so this question is by taking y is equal to x square and the partial fraction decomposition. Okay, now the another question is 16th question is a first common question, means it is a special question. It is 1 by x into x power n plus 1 is given to us. So in the bracket whatever it is there, take x power n common out. Then you get 1 plus x power minus n, because it is given that 1 by x into 1 x power n. Wait a minute. What I did, I have taken 1 by x into x power n taken common from this. X power n, if I take 1 plus x power minus n will come. So this x by x into x power n can be sent to the numerator. That one will be sent to the numerator as like this. See, this one sent to the numerator as x power minus n minus 1 by 1 plus x power minus n. Now by taking denominator as t, our problem will get solved very easily. 1 plus x power minus n as t, then minus n into x power minus n minus 1 into formula was applied, derivative formula, into dx is equal to dt. So the numerator can be written as minus 1 by n dt. So minus 1 by n dt by t. Dt by t is log mod t. Then hence finally we got the answer. That is the 16th model. Same like the 16th question, how do we did that? Like the 20 also we can do, and then also we can do 23rd also, same method, same this process only. For the 20th question and 23rd question we do the 16th model only by taking the highest index common. By taking highest index in the bracket whatever it is there, you should take that as common, and the other factor whatever it is there, you should write with minus. Like for example, any question you see that you are taking common for like this, it is like 1 by any question of this form, you can do like this. Here what should be taken common? Denominator in this factor na second, look, in this factor you should take x power 5 common. So 1 by x into x power 5 into 1 plus, what is that, 1 plus 2x power minus 5 into dx. So that this x into x power 5 is x power minus 6. I can write this one as integration of x power minus 6 by 1 plus 2x power minus 5. Now we have to take the denominator as t. Then you will get easily. Okay. Now 17th question is integration of cos x by 1 minus sin x into 2 minus sin x into dx. It is a partial fraction decomposition. question, but it can be done after taking sin x is equal to t. If I take sin x is equal to t, cos x dx is dt, then integrand can be changed as 1 minus t into 2 minus t in the denominator. So then you can use partial fraction decomposition. A into, then after doing partial fraction decomposition of type 1, then you get AB values. After finding AB values, as usual method, then you have to use, so integration of 1 minus t into 2 minus t will be integration 1 minus t plus minus 1 by 2 minus t into dt. So it is log mod 1 minus t by minus 1 log mod 2 minus t by minus 1 plus c, because the minus 1 was divided in both the cases, because that is minus t, and the coefficient of x t is minus 1 must be divided for both of them. So finally we get answer like this. Then substitute what is t, then you get minus log mod 1 minus sin x plus log mod 2 minus sin x plus c is our answer. Okay, the next question is 18th question. You just take, see that 18th question, look at the book. X square plus 1 into x square plus 2 by x square plus 3 into x square plus 4. For this what we do, take x square is equal to y for the making it very simple for partial fraction decomposition, not for substitution. Then I get the given integrand as y plus 1 into y plus 2 by y plus 3 into y plus 4. So since it is a improper rational fraction with same degree in the numerator and denominator, you should write as a plus b by x y plus 3 plus c by y plus 4. This a has come since it is improper rational fraction with same degree in the numerator and denominator. So then y plus 1 into y plus 2 is the numerator, and the denominator multiplied to the left right hand side, then you get this expression. In this we will have to substitute y values for the simplest values and for the simplification convenient values. So y is equal to minus 4, y is equal to minus 3, y is equal to 0. Substitution has been done, so that c value, b value, a value, all three we got it. Once we get abc values, substitute abc values in this. A is 1, b is 2, c is minus 6. A is 1, b is 2, c is minus 6. How we got this means calculations that you have to do. Then once we did, because I have not taken y, because I have taken y for the convenient of partial fraction decomposition, so immediately we have to write x square only for y instead of y. So then into dx, and it is x plus 2 into 1 by root 3 tan inverse x by root 3 minus 6 into 1 by 2 tan inverse x by 2, because I have applied the formula x square plus a square special integrals plus c. Finally we got the answer. 19th question, it is also try yourself question. 19th question, you just take x square is equal to t, then the numerator is given 2x into dx will be dt. So it is dt by t plus 1 into t plus 3. Look at the book, then you get this one. Then partial fraction decomposition is very easy, it is of type 1. 20th, as I told you, it is same like question number 16. 21st, look at the 21st, how to do it. Integration of e power x minus 1 into dx is, take e power x minus 1 as t. So e power x into dx is dt. You would have think that, sir, you told that the derivative of the substitution whatever you are taking, the derivative of that must be present in the integrand. But here e power x dx is not there. Kindly notice that. When e power x dx is not there, you must be able to express. See here I have taken, look at this once again everyone. E power x minus 1 is equal to t I have taken. So because denominator I took t. Then e power x into dx is equal to dt. But with dx, carefully notice, with dx there is no e power x. So that's why I just convert e power x into t. Whatever the e power x into t I convert. It is t plus 1 into dx is equal to dt. So dx can be written as dt by t plus 1. As t is a variable, t plus 1 must be written inside the integration only. So it is 1 by t into t plus 1 into dt. So everything I can I can able to do convert into t means I can do that. So then after that you can go for partial fraction decomposition of type 1. Then you get ab values. Then integration will be easy for you. 22 and 23, try yourself. So because the 22nd one is partial fraction decomposition of type 1, 23rd one is special integral of type 20, so question number 20. Okay, so hope you understood everything what I have explained it. So the thing is very important thing is, when you are listening or viewing this video, you people have the pen and paper with you, and textbook also keep with you, and keep pauses, and please do practice parallelly. Then only you will understand, then only you will become more strong in the integration chapter. Any video, anywhere, whatever the video you are watching, whatever the source you are taking, practice by yourself is needed. That is very important. Unless you practice yourself with the help of some sources, you will not be able to cope up for the further things. So if you able to, if you wanted to be do more practice, if you wanted to get more that means more grip on integration, you will have to do more practice. Okay, any maths chapters, you need to do more practice for getting grip on maths. Okay, thank you so much everyone, thank you so much.